Okay, we'll get straight into it. Let's rub our hands together. So today we're working on our fire power, our ability to detox ourselves through activating, and this is where it sits in our body, in this belly area. So maybe hold your hand on your belly and tune into, what does your belly mean to you energetically? What does it mean? Like what does it represent, this third energy center? Maybe you've never asked yourself that. Maybe you're aware. Maybe you don't know. So when you're in the mum's womb, where do you think you get the food from? Where do we get the food and all of the sustenance and all the power from? We get it through the belly. This is where we get all of our power source, like a power socket. So therefore, this is our power center. This represents our ability to have boundaries, to get things done, to take action. So if it's kind of shut down, if it's a little bit like stuck and blocked and shut down and it's not evolved, perhaps there's not enough boundaries. Perhaps there's digestive issues. Perhaps there's bloating. Perhaps there's things like emotions are stuck there. And it's really funny, we talk about men's beer bellies, but a lot of the time it's actually emotional things that are stuck, causing, like bloating and heaviness and things there. And so if your belly, if your third energy center isn't fully, open and balanced, maybe, people are like coming into your room or your work and you're not really knowing your boundaries. Or perhaps it's too open. It's too much. You're too much. You're kind of pushing people out of the way. And you're just like, I'm building my empire, like do this, do that. And you're like a power hungry person and it's too much. And especially if we are, there's a lot of beautiful teachers and coaches and people in the community who are helping mentor people. It's not really nice when there's a teacher, is it? And their ego, they're just, it's coming from that kind of power place, like to get power and kind of like, I'm the one, the big one. So the third energy center is not balanced. And so today we're going to generate a lot of navel tapa, which is heat. And why you want this is because in all this tantra, what we're doing is we really ignite it, but we don't just like ignite it so it's imbalanced. It's adaptogenic. So we ignite the energy, we ignite your fire, and then that energy goes to where it's needed, whether it is your belly, whether it is your ovaries, your lungs, your heart, your brain. This energy goes there and your body's adapted. It'll adapt to what's needed. And that's why we relax after a lot of the postures. So no worry about like, do I need this energy or do I need this kind of practice? Your body will the energy will go to where it's needed. So that's one thing. If you're thinking, I don't know if I need this, or no, it's just like, because it's tantric energy that we're stimulating. And another thing is that a lot of us, like, we don't get to where we want to go because we don't think we're capable enough or we're there yet, and a lot of time's wasted. Does anyone relate to this? You can pop it in the comments if you want. Like, yeah, I'm seeing hands go up. And even just before we started to do the class, something came up, and I know I'm meant to mention it. And especially as a teacher, I remember, you go through your training and then you think, can I teach? Could I be a teacher? Could I be a dance, phenomenon like Margie, she's amazing dance lady who's starting to do a dance class for us really soon that we're really excited about. And it's all about joy, and she's here. But maybe Margie's experience, it's like, am I good enough yet? And you kind of may not take the action. And so when we ignite our fire, you just start taking the action. This is what it gives you. It's like, oh, well, like it just allows you to just like go for it. And that's really what we want. Not in a sense of like you're going to do skydiving, you don't know how to do it, or you're going to just leave your work and launch a business and you haven't done any, study or anything. Not like in a silly way, but in a way where you're not going to waste those days, those months, those years thinking about it. You're just going to jump in. And that's what energy we want. That's what we want to do. Just like, all right, I'm just going to, and then you may just stuff it up. And this is what running a business or taking a risk or living our dream life or, being an entrepreneur or building anything, a lot of it's just failing. A lot of it is just like, whoopsie, that didn't work. That launch got missed. People didn't enroll in the thing. Oh my God, I totally forgot what I was going to say and whatever. Like a lot of it is just getting it wrong and just carrying on. And laughing at ourselves, or you see, because you got the fire activated, you just do it, and then you just be like, oh, whoops, let's just tweak it here. So a lot of people are in business here. It's just like going for it and tweaking it along the way, going for it, missing it, failing, oh well, moving forward. And that's the energy that we want. That's when all your energy centers are open and you're just going forward like that. Instead of playing small and like chewing your nails and maybe I'll launch the page, maybe I won't, maybe they'll like it. Do I look good enough here? We don't want that, because that's just the mind and duality, which is sabotaging us. So we'll rub our hands together and we'll tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Let's inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale completely through the nose. Speaking of fire, it's really hot in here. Let's inhale to tune in 3 times. Inhale. Squeezing your energy up, pull the pelvic floor, your belly, chin in, look up. And exhale the breath. We'll do the heart protection mantra. This is really important right now before you leave the house or when you're in public. Inhale. An Gure Name Jugar Gure Name Satguru Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Angure Name, Jugan Gure Name, Satguru Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Angure Name, Jugan Gure Name, Satguru Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Inhale deep. Squeeze up. Exhale the breath out. We'll start with a breath of fire. So don't do this if you have your moon cycle. If it's the first 3 days and it doesn't feel right, you just do long deep breath. Don't do the breath of fire. And if you're pregnant, don't do breath of fire, just do long deep breath. Bring your pads into your fingers, your thumbs to the sky. The thumbs represent the ego, and all the different, your fingers, like numerology, and we're going to have a beautiful numerology class very soon. It's each different finger represents a different part of you and the universe. So that's the Saturn finger. It's very interesting, like each different finger represents a different frequency, and that's why this is really hurtful, because this is like a really intense, this is like the teacher finger. This is the Saturn energy of Saturn, which is like really disturbing. It's really like shocking. So that, how interesting is this? So that's why we do certain hand positions to change our energy and raise us up. So raise your arms right up, breath of fire. Your chin is in. You're pumping your belly twice a second through the nose. And the thing that I want you to remember is to do it equal, so you can sustain your breath. You don't get tired. You're just going to pump equally in and out of your belly. So it's twice a second pumping your belly. So really raise your arms up, relax your shoulders, your chin's in. Pump, 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 pump the belly, breathe through the nose. Keep going. Relax into it, so your spine's very straight. It's effortless when you get the rhythm and you're in that solid pose. The energy will move through you and elevate you. Look straight out of your third eye, looking straight through your vision, through your destiny, through your future. Allow your heart to open, allow your shoulders to be relaxed and your heart's open. Bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth and light, and just press it on the roof of your mouth to open an energy center. last little bit. Okay, inhale, interlace your fingers, your thumbs, reach up, breathe in, squeeze up, reach up, elevate, exhale, another time, inhale, squeezing up your pelvic floor, your belly, reach up and look up. One more, exhale, inhale. Exhale, sweep the aura. Inhale. Exhale, expand on the exhale. Inhale, just expand. Okay, squeeze the shoulders, drop them. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through your nose. A lot of the conflict and things in the world can get lodged in your physical body here. So just let it go now. Let it all flow off. Ten more seconds. Inhale, squeeze up. And really big exhale. Let it go into the earth. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do fists of anger. Bring your thumb into your... So the thumb goes on the pinky mound. That's another energy point. The fingers come down. And we're going to do a breath of fire through the mouth. This is called cannon's breath. And this is another really good, if you want to really detox yourself, not just through, you know, like green smoothie and like, that's great to detox. We've got to have obviously all of the herbs and the nutrition and everything. But actually the you know, the biggest way to cleanse, it's the breath, the most powerful way, because it's the chi, it's the life force. And this makes us really glow and really look so radiant. The skin gets fed and you'll just find like you're, you know, we can even be looking younger with age. And this is, you know, Guru Jagat just passed away and she was just 41. And you look at photos of her, she was getting younger as she was getting older. Like her face looks more like a baby because it's really funny because she's doing so much breath of fire. It was very interesting. Before she passed, she said she went to a Chinese doctor and they did a blood test to just check her blood and look at all the cells. And I've had that done as well in Bali, is to have ozone therapy. And the doctors looked at the blood and they're like, holy crap, like your blood is like an 18-year-old's blood. All of the whole, you know, it's very symmetrical. It's very young looking. And she's like, wow, like and she thought, it's the breath of fire. So the breath we're doing a lot today, it's the breath of fire. It oxygenates your body. So to get like you get oxygen if you have plants, near you, if you have a lot of fresh air, if you eat a lot of, fresh salads. It's getting all of that prana into you. And the fastest, like the most quickest way is ozone therapy, which is actually like you put tubes in you and it pumps the oxygen into your blood. That's what we're doing now through the breath. And so this means that you can't have any disease in your system because you've got so much ozone in you, oxygen, which disease can't live in an oxygenated body, and you don't age anywhere near as fast, and you can even get younger. So if anyone's thinking, how do I look, do the breath of fire. So we're going to do it now, but through the mouth. Make a fist and just move your arms like this. This will clean you out. Moving the hands. Making that circle with the mouth, feeling that air hit the back of your throat. It's a detoxing of frustration, of anger, which lives in your body. So let yourself get angry, let yourself feel frustrated, and move through that in this pose. Literally cleaning your chakras, which if you feel heavy or whatever, just literally like a scoop, you're scooping it out. Move it out, clean it out. You have every right to be angry, to feel angry. Everyone has the right to feel that. You just don't want to let it be stuck in your body and eat your body away. So feel it and let it process through and clean it out. Good work, everyone. Really good. You're really going for it. Let it go. Last little bit. Interlace your fingers, reach to the sky, big breath in and squeeze your locks in and up, look up. Big exhale, 2 more, inhale, squeeze it up, pull the rectum, belly, sex organ, chin in, look up. 1 more, inhale, squeeze up, look up, pull it all up, and then really let it go. Huge detox. Sweep the aura on the exhale and see yourself expanding. Inhale. Stay still. Just breathe and give yourself permission to expand. Give your energy bodies, your aura, Just tell your body, your mind, your soul, I'm taking up more space, because the more you charge yourself, which we're doing now, the more prosperity comes to you. The more that you strengthen your nerves. So the main thing that everyone needs right now is a strong nervous system, because the amount of triggers and fear and stress and intensity of things that we're seeing, it hits your nerves and it burns it out, and it overstimulates your emotional body. So you may feel like you're going up and down on a yo-yo. Okay, so we every day do all these practices. You'll be cleaning your emotional body out, like we just did with the you dump it all out, you empty the garbage, and then you got space. And then when things hit you, it doesn't create that emotional reaction of like, rah, F them, and because there's so much strength in your nervous system. It kind of like it hits it, but there's also space, and you're also grounded, and you're so much stronger, and there's so much of a bigger aura. It's not frying, and it's not making you react. You're going to respond. So this is what we're training ourselves up to. And the exciting thing is, it's just there's no like end, like a man or a woman who's doing bodybuilding and it's like you've got the muscle mass. There's no limit to how strong we can get, how conscious, how evolved, how much we can clean the mind, how much we can expand the aura. The aura you can just keep growing it. And that's when you find, and I'm sure a lot of you have, Margie was talking about the other week, she's like, I did some classes and suddenly someone's calling me, someone's booking in the thing, this not a coincidence, this miracle happened here, people are coming in. It's because you've changed your energy field, you've grown the aura. And so it's really exciting for us. Okay, we're going to do a spinal flex now. So actually let's just shake the legs out. You're going to need to just open your legs a little bit. Let's open the back of the legs, reaching up. Grab your toes or your ankles, down and up, down and up. I have entered your sanctuary. Breathe through the nose. This is my prayer, oh God. Please flex your feet. Attach me to your service. Deepen your breath. So deepen the breath on the inhale. Get more oxygen in there. Bring your feet together. Press your knees into the mat. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. This is really good. Keep going. Breathe deeper. This is one that you can do every day, especially for women, so that you don't get sciatica. You feel very open, you feel very free, you feel light, and you start to have more self-trust. So one of the biggest commodities on the planet is someone who deeply trusts and knows themselves and is deep. Aren't we all yearning for women who are deep, who are real, who have that creative expression from that deep place that comes through them? That's what we're all yearning for, isn't it? To be able to express ourselves in a way that'll deeply fulfill ourselves and touch the heart of others. Okay, slowly coming up. Inhale, and then come onto your